landed on the charts. Since then, she has sold over 45 million albums, has had 16 #1 hit singles. She's in the country for her Rock Hard tour. Please welcome Suzi Quatro.
You're taller than me.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So good to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Oh, I'm very happy to have you. They're jelly beans, but they're the Jelly Belly ones, so it's a really it's a lucky dip. You could get a fantastic flavour like bubblegum or popcorn.
Oh, I thought you meant like money or something.
Or there's jalapeno flavours, so hey, it's like Harry Potter.
Jelly bean, is that okay? Well, go ahead. I'm messing up your interview.
No, you have some candy if you'd like some candy.
They told me not to take candy from strange men.
We've just hugged.
We just hugged, yeah. Okay.
Can I just say, the leathers love it.
You like this?
It's such a great look.
Well, it suits me.
Now, you've had that pretty much all your career, haven't you?
Yeah, I saw Elvis when I was like 7 years old, and it stuck in my head. It's a true story. I was watching him on the television. He was on the Ed Sullivan Show. My older sister, who was like 9 years old, was screaming. And he was doing, I think it was Don't Be Cruel. And my dad came in and he said, disgusting. And he switched off the set. And from that moment on, I was going to look like that. That makes sense.
Now, you almost got the chance to work with Elvis, didn't you?
I did. He heard my version of All Shook Up, which was, I think, on the first album. Mm-hmm. And he called up when I was touring America, and he said, come to Graceland to meet him. And I turned him down.
Why did you knock back the key?
I can't even use, I can't say the expletive I want to use right now. Can you believe that he was such a big star in my mind that I didn't want to ruin that? I wanted for him to be that bit. You know, once you meet somebody, do you still feel that way about me?
So you... No, of course I do.
He laughed.
No!
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, no, I'm very happy to have met you, and you're one of those people who you're cooler in real life than I could ever have imagined. So
What's
there
this?
you go.
You know what that is?
It's leather Tuscadero.
Good boy, you did your homework. And you know what they told me on the airplane? I flew over here, and somebody, I can't help it, somebody, he said to me, you're doing Roll of Life tonight, and he's your size, but you're not.
No, stand up.
No.
Because I'm 100 in the new scale, 173 centimetres tall. So that's just an average height.
I'm 5 foot. You want the lie or the truth?
Give me the truth, come on.
5'2".
But what was it? The fact that you used to wear, like, rather large platforms and things like that?
I came off the stage one time and I had on, you know, back in the 70s, you had on those platform boots. And I just come off the stage and I was passing by some journalists or something and they said, isn't she tiny? I had platform boots on, for Christ's sake.
I get people now who still say to me, even though I try to let people know when you see me in the flesh, I'm usually shorter than you expect me to be,
right.
I still get people going, you really are short.
You still get it.
Yeah.
I know.
We thought you were just joking or something. So when you first brought out the leather look, it was pretty cutting edge at the time, and you were like a front person for a band as well, which was unheard of for a female at the time.
You know, when I look back at that, because it was like 73, and I knew my whole career that I wasn't what all the other girls were. I didn't know why. I just knew I was not what all the other girls who had become famous were. So I had to find my own little niche, and I was a tomboy. I was a motorcycle girl. I was a leather jacket girl, and I did have this scream that just came out of me from somewhere, and I did relate to, want to hear it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, you can still do it.
I'm making them anticipate.
Okay. Wow.
How was it for you?
That's a rock. That's a rock scream.
Anyway, I didn't realize what I was doing till after I did it, but I didn't have a role model. All my role models were male, which made it very difficult. And it used to piss me off that women didn't have a say-so in rock and roll. That really made me angry. I guess I couldn't see why we couldn't get up there and rock just as hard and still remain feminine. That's the key, to remain feminine.
So when you leapt to fame, was there a lot of controversy? Did you find it difficult for people to accept your role?
It was more difficult in the early 60s, in '64 when I started in my band. Then it was like, oh, look at these cute little girls. But by the time I had my first hit, I was proficient on my instrument, and I took myself seriously. So if they gave me any lip, they only gave it to me once.
And then you moved on and you branched out and got into television with your role in Happy Days,
That's
of
right.
course.
That's right.
As Leather Tuscadero.
Yeah, it was a great show to do. So much fun.
Well, do you have any gossip of...
Oh, there
Look at
I
that.
am.
That's a fantastic... Oh, the Fonz kissing the finger. That's
He wasn't supposed to do this.
wasn't supposed to kiss you.
No.
Thanks, Fonz.
So Arthur Fonz really busted a move.
Well,
Hang on, I think, wait a minute, we're getting the big... I think we get the hand sign here.
Thanks, Milwaukee.
I like that.
so cute. Would you like to hear a funny story?
Yes, please.
Okay. I go for the audition for Happy Days, right? And I flew all the way over from Japan. I didn't know what the show was. They just offered me this role, and I flew over. And I meet the director, and he liked me, and he said, come and meet the star of the show, Henry Winkler. So I walked up to him, and I shook his hand, and Henry, being Henry,
Yes.
he sort of went, hey, and he walked around and looked at my ass. Hang on, you know what I did? I walked around and looked at his. And the director said, you got the job.
Because you got a great ass, or because he... What was his like?
Not as good as mine.
Well, I have to
You're
confess.
blushing.
Well, because you have a great set of buns.
Thank you.
Like a well-halved peach.
I always try to back into a room if I can.
So, nowadays for you, is it still fun to be out there rocking?
It's more fun now than it ever was in the 70s, simply because you just get... I really don't care anymore. I'm comfortable. I'm who I am. You know, you can like me, you don't have to like me, I don't care. Come to see the show, I'm going to give you 300%. You go away happy, I go away happy. That's all I care about.
Excellent.
I love entertaining. I don't need the money. I never got into the business for money, and I'm not in it now for the money. I love what I do.
I think that's very important. Now, of course, Suzi is touring around the country. You should go and see her Thursday in Hobart, Friday and Saturday in Melbourne, and next Tuesday at Star City in Sydney. That's going to be a big one.
It is,
We're
and
looking forward to it.
they've been going great. All the
excellent.
shows, fantastic.
Go and see her. Please thank Suzi Quatro.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I should point out, you'll be seeing Suzi later tonight in My Charade. Do not miss it. Still to come. Where are we? Robin Williams, Joan Rivers and the Living End. But next, My Charade with Suzi Quatro and Damien Callanan. They just weren't sure what was going on. It's My Charade. Ooh, oh, no one else is clapping. Hang on. Joining us for My Charade tonight, we saw her earlier. Here she is again, Suzi Quatro. Thanks for coming back. You're welcome. All limbered up. Absolutely. The butt's feeling good?
Excuse me?
It feels fantastic. Right?
Behave yourself.
Here's Peter Hellier. How you doing, Pete?
Good. I was actually thinking about the SMS challenge, about the foods that are there, and it's pretty disgusting. Individually, you got hen's feet,
sheep's brains,
and fish eye. But if you roll all into one, it's one very nice dim sim.
Moving on, it's Corinne Grant. First charade for you of the year, you got to be excited.
Oh, I've been I charaded my whole holidays away.
You've been practicing.
Yes.
Joining Corinne is one of the cast members of 10's new sketch comedy series, Skit House, which aired on Sunday night on Channel 10. Damien Callanan. Thank you. Welcome, Damien.
Yeah, I've had a bit of practice over the holidays too.
Really?
Yeah, down at the beach house in Sorrento, yeah. I took
Now,
on the
I hear
brother-in-law and
that,
the whole family in one.
And I hear that Sunday night went so well. There is an encore presentation happening after the show tonight of Skit
Yeah,
House.
exactly what you saw on Sunday, except the same.
Just as funny the second time around. OK, Pete and Suzi, who are you playing for?
This is a real name. I'm not making this up. Zoo Gnarly. She certainly is. From Warrington, New South Wales. Zoo Gnarly dude.
Corinne and Damien.
And we're playing for Ivan Dormain in Manly West, Queensland. Ivan, that's a lovely name.
All right, Suzi and Pete, you are up first. Pete, you're guessing. Suzi, you're charading.
Here we go.
You know I don't know what I'm doing, don't you?
It's very easy. All you have to do is I will show you a word.
Yeah.
And you just have to mime
Not a
that
rude word, I
No.
Damn.
Pete is going to have to guess that word. If he does, he gets a point for your team, and then you keep going. You've got 45 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
As many words as
I'm
you
ready,
can
I'm
get
ready.
in 45
Go,
seconds.
go.
Pass if you feel the need. There's your first word. Have fun. Time starts now.
The Fonz Fonzie, the Fonz.
Tough one.
Gorilla, ape, monkey, baboon, some kind of ape, surely. Elephant, mammoth. Oh my God, Suzi Quatro. Zoo, yes. She just gave me a kiss. That was it. Weightlifter, dumbbells. Stop the clock. Thighs. Curvy.
That's time.
You got half of it.
Bodybuilder.
Bodybuilder, correct.
Yeah.
Good start. Yeah, he's just a sweet kid from Bundoora. Give him a break.
Thanks, man.
Good start,
He's
Susie.
just slow.
Yeah, on the
Susie and Pete, good start on 3. Damien, Corinne, you're up next.
You're acting up a
Go
storm,
on,
aren't
you
you?
sit down, sweetheart.
Hang on a second.
You're on
Okay.
here.
Yep.
Okay, have fun with it. 45 seconds. Start the clock.
That's just you normally, isn't it? Monkey.
Fairly good. You can give up there if you want.
Sewing machine.
There we go.
Breasts. Boobs. Bra. Baby. Big boobs. Pamela Anderson. What? You've got breast implants. Surgery. Nipples. What are you doing?
Time. It was boob job. It was boob job.
Oh, well, you're just
Okay.
stupid, aren't you?
Okay, now, Susie, you're guessing, and Pete, you're miming.
You ready for this?
Bring it home, Quattro.
All right.
Are you ready for this one?
Bring it home, Quattro.
Good luck. Good luck.
I'm comfortable here. Let's
You can
go.
pass if you want.
I'm pretty
Let's
Have a
do
crack.
space.
Have a
Let's do
crack.
space.
Go.
No, sorry. Anteater.
Is it Anteater again?
Flasher. George Michael. Oh, sorry. Zipper.
Yes! Got a 15-minute routine on that?
Bumblebee.
B, yes, B. Oh, Susie, go.
I walk like an Egyptian.
Egyptian, yes!
Stirring it up. Witch.
8 seconds.
Witch. What the hell are you doing? Driving a car. Turning a wheel.
3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Turning out a car.
It was car wash. It was car wash.
Car wash.
Still very strong.
That was
4
a crappy
points. That's
car wash.
7.
Why, it
That's
was a crappy
7.
car.
Thank you, Susie. Great job. All right. Damien, Corinne,
won
you need
already.
6. You need 6 to win.
6 to win.
Okay.
If we don't lose, it's your fault.
Okay. First time charade for the year?
Yeah?
Just for you.
Oh.
Off you go. Start the clock.
Stripper. Pole dancing. Sluts. Perfect match. Toaster. Video porn.
Yes! Pornography! Pornography!
Braveheart. Fencing. Kevin, picking your teeth.
It was Gladiator. It was Gladiator.
Okay. Looking out. Crabs. Crabs.
10 seconds.
Alien creature. Woman of my dreams. Boob joke gone wrong. I don't know. Just
It was
sit down.
Lobster.